minutes is all it takes to jumpstart your day as powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. Welcome to 15 Minutes of Success.
Hey, it's a great day in every way. This is your girl, Dr. Lotus Riche, and I'm here today with 15 Minutes of Success. It only takes 15 minutes to really help you get in it. So I welcome you into the show today. We are going to have a super amazing time today. We have some fireballs in the house today. You might be saying, Dr. Lotus, you got some fireballs. Yes, we've got some fireballs in the house today. Let me tell you, first of all, there's an amazing summit that's coming up, and you don't want to miss this. Well, it's not a summit, it's actually a conference. And this is like the third annual conference for these amazing women. And so what I'm going to do, you see the faces behind me? Beautiful, aren't they? I know. So go ahead and put some 10s in the comments and give them some love as you come on in. And so I want you to go ahead and invite your friends. You can use your phones, you can use your iPads, you can use your computers, and go ahead and have your friends come in. And today we're going to talk about being successful. We're going to talk about the things that women all around the world are doing to help them manage their businesses and be successful. And sometimes it only takes 15 minutes of success to get you there. So while we're about to go over, they're in the studio. Don't tell them. I've got Luz Hernandez. She's coming in. She is muy caliente, right? So she is going to shake some things up. And then we've got Carole Anne Kaufman, and she is the dynamic. I'm calling her the dynamic diva. Don't tell her that I told you that. And if you call her that and you get in trouble, it's not my fault. So, and of course, we've got Tiffany all the way out of Cali. All the ladies are primarily out of Cali. So go ahead and connect with your folks in Cali and tell them to jump on the show. You can send this link to the show to anyone you want. And don't forget, check us out on YouTube. So with no further ado, grab your friends, grab your frenemies, and even grab your dog Toto, because even Toto want to know now. Because the next voice you're going to hear is not just going to be from me. It's going to be from Tiffany, Carole, and Luz. We'll be right back. Please welcome to the show, Tanya Fairley. All right, I tricked you. Tanya's not here. Tanya's coming up tonight. And you might be saying, oh my God, Lo, how could you do that to us? I just like to have a little fun. So listen, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. You're going to have an amazing time at the show. So little snafu, but here's something for you. Here we go.
Minutes is all it takes to jumpstart your day as powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. Welcome to 15 Minutes of Success.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I told you I was coming back with them. Carole is in the house. Tiff is in the house. Luz is in the house. Hello, ladies. Welcome to the show. It's great to see you. How you doing, everybody? Please open your mics. If your mic is closed, Please open your mics and let's make some noise. How you doing, ladies?
Hey.
Doing great today. Thank you.
Doing absolutely amazing. Thank you for having us, Dr. Lotus.
Listen, you ladies, I'm so happy just to be one in the number for your upcoming event. I got to tell you, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So for those of you that don't know about the event, you may not know who's hosting it. They're in the house, so they're going to talk to you. So Tiff, talk to us about this amazing event that you have coming up out in sunny California. And let people know who you are.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much again for having us today, Dr. Lotus. I am Tiffany Parra. I am here in sunny Southern California. I am a certified personal trainer, life coach, as well as the editor-in-chief of Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine and the founder of the Girl Powerhouse Network. Now, this weekend, we're having the third annual Girl Powerhouse Network Conference. And this is to celebrate all the women out there that are just showing up and showing out in life. And we're really just coming together to support each other because guess what? I'm not a techie. I don't know everything, and I need other like-minded people to help me fill in the gaps. So that's what I've done. I've created this conference so we can all just come together and shine and share our gifts, our talents. We've got 12 amazing speakers. Luz is one of the speakers. We've got Carole Anne Kaufman, that's our MC, and it's just going to be some amazing energy in the house. We've got a catered lunch, and we've got some amazing vendors. So it's just going to be a lot of just a day full of support, love, laughter, just you name it. We're there for it. So I'm just excited to have everybody in the house.
Fantastic. So Carole, we know you are the whistling diva. So please whistle for us. Come on, whistle for us. And listen, while you're whistling, I'm gonna grab some of these fries and some sweet potato.
Perfect. All right, let's see. All right, so you'll have to let me know if you can hear me. Sometimes the technology when I'm whistling doesn't come through. So let's do a test and see if you can hear a little Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You got that?
We got it. Wow. You're pretty awesome, lady.
Well, thank you. I mean, I'm a two-time world champion, so they told me I was doing pretty good a few years ago. But now, of course, I host the World Championships of Musical Whistling, as well as a music festival here in Monrovia, California. But I have to say, Doctor, thank you for my new moniker, the Dynamic Diva. I think I might be needing some new swag. I love it. Thank you.
That's right. So we got the Dynamic Diva here, right here. Okay, I've seen a wow in the comments, so I love it. So listen, Diva, tell us some more about you. We know you can whistle a tune, you can carry a tune, but tell us some more about you because you are here at this amazing event, and we want to know, what you got to say. Talk to us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, first, it's just my honor to be partnering with Tiffany. She is the mastermind behind all of this incredible activity. And I'm so excited to be just swept up in all of the dynamic experiences that we have coming your way. Transformational education, self-empowerment is something that I have dedicated my life to. Mm-hmm. There was a time when I was young that I realized, you know what? There's more available for my life. I just don't have to go on automatic pilot. I don't have to just be the person that I have evolved from, given whatever my circumstances were, that I have the power to make a difference. And the other thing I learned was that I need my community to do it. There is really no way to grow to the level that you want to grow unless you bring in new information, right? We're already doing our best, becoming the people that we want to be. And so we need to bring in those resources and experiences like the Girl Powerhouse Network Conference. This is something really special. And like I said, I've been to many conferences. Rarely do we find that there's networking beforehand actually built in. That's usually kind of an accident that you try to make happen. I promise you, there is never a catered lunch. Okay. In the thousands upon thousands of dollars that I have spent on transformational personal education, there have been no lunches served. Okay. So just that alone to me is completely delightful. I feel like I'm absolutely on another level. And the diversity of the presenters is absolutely incredible. Everything from, how we look at our bodies, how we feel in our bodies, our movement, to financial literacy, international real estate. I mean, it runs the gamut. So it's really exciting to be part of something where, first of all, the passion is what's driving it, the passion to make a difference, which is why I'm on board. And then the actual ability to make a difference by bringing together this incredible group of people who are all dedicated to helping you thrive and to thriving ourselves. And so it's this perfect cycle that we're all a part of and just growing together.
I absolutely love that. And so what I like that you shared that really hit home with me is that we need each other. We have to reach out for help. So take your phone, everybody, and send this broadcast to somebody that you know that needs to hear this message, that needs to hear it. Because one of the reasons why this is being done is to inspire people and let them know that they're not alone. So if you're out there and you've been feeling alone, you're looking for your tribe, you're looking for a network of women that can support you and that you can support, that can show you some things that you say, I don't know how to do that, or I might need some help, or I just need a community of people to help me understand what I need to be doing in business, or maybe even in life. This may be where you want to be coming up in sunny California. And so, of course, we have Luz Hernandez, the firecracker in the house. Luz, how you doing, coach? What's going on? She's a girl coach, just in case you don't know. I got the diva, I got the coach, and I got, of course, the Powerhouse Network founder up top. Luz, coach us. Tell us something. So, Luz, I think we can't hear you. Make sure your mic is open. All right, try it now. There we go.
Yeah, you got it.
Much better.
Awesome. So welcome.
Oh, you're going out again.
Oh, it's going in and out. Yeah. Oh.
All right. So this is what we're going to do really quickly. Luz, turn your phone sideways. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to spotlight Luz because we got to hear from her. She's the girl coach, and we don't do nothing without having a girl coach in the house. We'll be right back. Please welcome to the show, Luz Hernandez, Carole Anne Kaufman, and Tiffany Williams-Parra. All right. Luz, you got to turn that phone one more time. I had it. All
Okay,
right.
is this better?
That's we're going to keep it there. Good job.
Okay, got it. Okay, as long as you can hear me. Everyone can hear me well? Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Lotus, for having us here. A little bit about myself. I started this girl coach journey in 2020 as I saw the need for young girls to boost their self-esteem, work on their self-love, and see themselves for who they are, those strengths, those talents, instead of their appearance from the outside. So I created this program for girls to empower them from the inside out. And then I continue, and now I have it in person. So it was virtual and now in person. So the way that I work with the girls is to really nourish their self-worth and find out what are those thought patterns, what are those beliefs, what are those feelings that are making them feel stuck or making them feel uncomfortable. Understanding that all feelings are valid and everything that we experience, it's like everything we experience, it's something that is teaching us and leaving us a big lesson. So opening our mind and bringing awareness from a place of love, you know? And then from there, I took it into creating an empowering craft. So the girls get to work on very hands-on, and then also put it up, continue practicing what they learn. But I think it's very important to give our daughters and our girls these tools early in life before they start actually cementing those thought patterns that then in the long run, it's harder for them to heal. It's harder for them to work through it. So this is what I'm gonna bring into the conference. It's gonna be talking about how to reinvent yourself, okay, and how that works through different transitions of your life. So that is a little bit of what I have, and I will bring into the conference.
She said, "This is what I'm bringing to the conference." So if you want to get healed, you want to overcome, you want to be better, get your ticket today. That's what she's saying. Get your ticket today. I absolutely love that. I told you, Luz is the firecracker in the house. We got the diva, the whistling diva. If you need somebody whistling, okay, I'm her manager now, y'all. If you let us know, right? Okay,
Please.
but here's a key component. 15 minutes of success. We always strive to give you excellent feedback on how you can be successful. So I like to start off with Carole. Carole, we know why Tiffany said she needed to do this, but why did you say, I want to be a part of this? And what should other women take from you, from your message?
Thank you very much for asking. You know, I think that we all inside of ourselves, we see who we really are. We see our full potential. You can feel it. It's a resonance that lives inside of you. And so sometimes when we go through life, there's certain areas where we're not fully expressed, where we don't feel like we are living up to the potential that we know that we are. And we need to put ourselves in an environment where that can grow with velocity. Obviously, we grow every day. That's the blessing of life. We're going to grow and evolve and learn. But when you put your intention somewhere and you decide that you are going to follow that place inside of you that says, yes, I can have what I want. Yes, I am the person I think I am. I do want to fulfill that potential. Then it becomes your commitment to get out there and get those resources and pull them to yourself. There is a wide, wide world of resources, and it is up to us to bring them to us. So I feel like this experience is actually a part of that, right? In my world, I'm expanding who I get to connect with, how I get to influence. And here comes Tiffany right up to me saying, hey, will you be a part of this? Of course I will. Of course, I'm going to be a part of something that makes a difference for people, that empowers women, that spotlights women that are making a difference. And it's, you know, these things are not necessarily easy, but it is simple as saying yes to you and beginning to really strengthen that muscle where you know, are you a yes or are you a no? And then when you're a yes to something, moving forward and partaking. So that's how I got myself in this situation. And something that I think is amazing is the tickets are going for less than $100. Are they still on sale, Tiffany? Because
yes,
I mean,
they are.
You know, there's no seminars out there that you're going to find for less than $100. You're lucky if you find something for less than $1,000. Quite frankly, it's true if you check the market. So that's another reason that I'm so excited to be a part of this. That the level of value and connection that you get for 2 weeks worth of Starbucks is pretty dynamic.
Right.
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted, Dr. Lotus.
Oh, right, I'm muted because I'm always in the background going, yeah, tell him. But you can actually go and grab your ticket to the 3rd annual Girl Powerhouse Network Conference, you can go right to Eventbrite. The tickets are very, very affordable. And I am going to do you one better. And I will put the information in the chat for you so you can grab it. You see what I'm doing? You can grab it and get your ticket today, because we know that space and seats are limited. So we want to make sure that you are a part of it. You can go here, grab your ticket, and you can see right there, there's the link for the Eventbrite. Go right there, grab that ticket, and don't be left behind. Because that's one of the biggest things. A lot of us, we miss the mark sometimes because we miss the opportunity. So the come up is in the show up. Okay, the come up is in the show up. So here's your opportunity to show up so you can come up, so you can continue to grow up in your business and in what you do that takes care of you and the people that you love too. All that rhyme, but you get it. So we want to go back to you. What inspired you to be a part of it, and why? What is the? I'm going to change your question. What is the return on investment? Because when people go to events like this is an investment. And I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about it's a mental investment, because you got to be in the room. It's an emotional investment, because sometimes somebody in there is going to say something that's going to hit home for you, that's going to make you check in with yourself. And sometimes somebody is going to say something, because it's a physical investment as well, because you got to be there, you got to be present physically. And you might have walked around all day in your high heel shoes, your feet might be hurting, you look cute, but your feet might be hurting, your back might be hurting. So you got to sit there, and it's an investment, but it's worth it. So what would you say for the women? Why is it so important to make this investment in themselves? Because that's what they're really doing. Why is it so important?
Yes, I think the investment starts once you say yes to yourself and you commit to being in that environment. And then you show up with an open heart and an open mind. Mm-hmm. You receive everything that the ladies that are going to be there are going to pour onto you. Like, you don't have to do much. You just have to be yourself, show up as yourself, and receive all the goodness. Now, something amazing happens when you are in these spaces of powerful women. Your brain starts rewiring. Your brain starts thinking in a different way.
That part.
And you're also feeling all that energy, all that inspiration, that you take it home and you start doing something with it. Like, you tap into your creativity. And that is a zone that sometimes we don't tap as much because of the worries or because of the experiences we have. But it's important when you show up to this conference, you're going to feel inspired, feel creative, motivated, and you're going to take action. Now, we're not going to be, well, personally, my speech is not going to be all beautiful and roses, right? I'm going to talk to you about the struggles. And then from there, you're going to get to pick and see yourself through your life journey and say, you know what? If this is possible for Luz, this is also possible for me. So we want you to come with an open mind, an open heart, and also take whatever serves you. And what doesn't serve you, you can leave it behind. Make those connections with other like-minded women. That is something powerful, because they're going to be there for you along the journey. They're going to be there for you on the new version of you, the new version you want to become. You need like-minded people to support you and to be there teaching you as well. Like, you need those mentors, right? Those people that have already maybe launched their business and they're successful. You need those mentors with you in order to equip yourself with great mindset and amazing feelings in your body. So it's going to be a mind-body connection.
Yeah. Mind-body connection. Did somebody say mind and body connection? Y'all put in the chat mind-body connection. That is That's what we need. A lot of times we're just walking around aimlessly and we're not making that mind body connection. So here's an opportunity for you and those that you're connected with, those that you know, like, and care about, for them to make the mind body connection. Now, I don't know about you, but I know that oftentimes I can be in a place, and if I'm not making that connection, it's like I'm not even there. How many of you have had moments where you've been in a place, but your body was there, but your mind wasn't there? If that's happened to you, put a 2, like me too, put a 2 in the chat, because this is real. I'm not talking just, saying some stuff. This happens. This happens. And so when you're there, you're not connected, you're disconnected. But we are offering you the opportunity to take what serves you so that you can overcome the struggles. And you're going to be able to overcome a lot of your struggles because you're going to get a real return within. And that's what this three great things happen in threes.
That's right.
This is what is going to happen for you if you allow it to, but you got to be in the room.
That's right.
So Tiffany,
yeah,
I know that you really help people to get recentered. You help people to go within. And sometimes that's one of the hardest places to be.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us are running from things that have hurt us. We're running from some of the mistakes that we've made.
Right.
Sometimes we don't want to say we made a mistake. But one thing I realized, Ayala Van Zandt said this. She said that we forgive people, not for them, but for us. But what happens when we forgive ourselves for ourselves? And here in this conference, I know that from the work you do, people will be able to open up and forgive themselves. And check this out. You might not know anybody else there. So what happens in Cali stays in Cali. So what are some of the things that people will be able to release as a result of being in your presence, being in the Whistling Diva's presence, that will help to whistle away some of the things that they're afraid to face once they deal with them? What can they expect to release once they hear from Luz, that fireball, that girl coach that's going to help coach them so that they can coast off a lot of the tough things, the struggles that they're having? Talk to me.
I think really the biggest thing here is being in a room with individuals that are really just there to believe in you. That's why I've chosen each and every woman that is hitting this stage, because I know that they believe in the women that are going to be there, and they believe in the power and the greatness within each person that's going to be in that room. And they're ready to pour into them, and they're ready to listen. There's so many times out there that, we even have close friends and family that we just don't connect with. And when you get into a room with individuals that have just gone through a lot, I mean, this group of women, we have gone through this roller coaster of life, and there are so many, we have our youngest person in the group. I'm hoping she gets in the room, is 19. And then we have our oldest, that is our prayer dancer, and she prays us in. She really just ignites everything in that room at the beginning. She's 70 years young. And when you have that type of dynamic and that type of just community come together, you can figure out everything and anything that is going on. Because when you get the perspective from someone else, when you just take yourself out of it, just get out of you for a second and listen to other perspectives and listen to other journeys, it really does help you to just put all the pieces together and just know that you're not alone. Because I know for years I have felt, that I was alone, even though I had many friends and many family members around me. I just didn't have that right authentic sisterhood connection that I was yearning for at that time. And now I have that connection through the Girl Powerhouse Network. And that's why we do this every year. So,
wow. So these sweet potato fries are really good, y'all. It's nothing like being able to sit in the studio with powerful women. I'm sitting when she's up front or somebody's up front, I'm sitting like, yeah, wow, yeah, I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, because there's something coming up for the gentlemen. We're not leaving you out. And here's a question. Y'all, I'm putting them in the hot seat. Somebody go ahead and type hot seat in the chat. Type hot seat in the chat. If y'all got y'all phones, type hot seat in the chat. Okay. So why is it important? And Carole, I'm going to you first. Carole, like, I'll whistle that all the way, right? Carole, why is it important for our men, our counterparts, to support the women that are traveling to be here? Because we have women coming from all over. Why is it important for men to support women who are kind of moving into their own, if you will, or helping the dynamic of the family to even be empowered even more, because she's empowered? Why is that so important?
Thank you for asking. I think the way that I've been able to justify taking so many workshops and spending my life savings and all of these things from around the world is because I know all the work that I do on myself makes me a happier person, a more effective person, and about 1,000% more fun to be around, right? I wouldn't be up on this stage if it was me when I was in my 20s without the work that I've done. That wasn't somebody who had the confidence. That wasn't somebody who really felt good in her own skin. And that affected everybody around me. And so I'm interested in changing the context for people that the most generous thing you can do for your community, your family, your friends, is to do what you need to do to be who you really are. Who you really are is good. That is always going to be the outcome. When we get rid of those things that have piled onto us from our past, the freedom that brings takes us to our authenticity. And we as people are born as good, whole, excellent people. And when we take off the stuff that's making us angry, we become happy, healthy, and whole. And so it is a gift, an absolute gift to the family when we are doing the work on ourselves. And of course, the same is true for our men. Men today have so many generations of conversation on their shoulders that tell them, suppress your feelings. That's not important. Anger is how you survive. And that is defunct. That doesn't work anymore. And we all see it. But we need the men more than anybody needs the resources, because as women, we gravitate towards community. That is something that's in our bones. That's why the women that are listening right now are feeling that pull. Men are also feeling the pull, but they have more resistance. And so we're creating the red carpet for them to say, hey, come on, let's all, whistle together and hold hands inside of our authenticity so that we can bring more to ourselves, to our family, to the world. It really can't be overstated the difference that it makes when we heal ourselves and allow that authentic being to really be the person that's running our life.
I love that. I love that. So I want to go up to you, Tiff, and then we're going to go to Luz, to Fireball, because it really takes fire within to heal ourselves.
Yeah.
Why is it essential, Tiffany, for people and their partners to understand that we have to self-heal And sometimes we have to self-heal almost by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But often when we're able to self-heal with our mates, that really fortifies the journey even more. It makes the journey a little sweeter.
Really
So
does.
why is it important that as someone's partner, that they should support them coming here so that they can heal? And sometimes, you know what? When we heal ourselves, we heal our relationships.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
And that's a big part of it. That's a huge part of it. I mean, I'll say that, I've been married for going on my 7th year, and he met me when I was starting to kind of come out of my shell. I was leaving corporate, where I was very suppressed, very depressed all the time, and going through a lot of things. And he noticed, I would fight with my son. I would fight with, various people. And he's like, wow. But as I started to go to and get into some of these rooms, he noticed a difference. He noticed I was happier. And he's like, you need to do more of that. And then I would start to bring some of the lessons that I would learn to him. Now, sometimes he'd be open to it, sometimes not. But most of the time he was open to just listening to what I wanted to share. And he would take those different things. And it has really helped us. This has been, my husband is my best friend. This is the best relationship I've ever been in. And I've had to learn through my own healing how to actually even accept a good man, because I had so many bad ones in the past.
Wow.
So it has just been really great. When he actually was at our first conference, and I had explained to him that, hey, look, we're not going to have any men in the room. He decided to stay outside of that door, and he overheard the people at the hotel. They weren't as accommodating as they could have been. And he took it into his own hands. He says, look, he pulled the guy aside and he says, look, this is my wife's first conference. It's going to be the best doggone conference ever. And I need you to do everything that you need to do to make that happen. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make sure that this happens. And he stayed there that whole day, sitting at that door. And I said, wow. I said, you didn't have to do that. He says, no, I wanted to, because I'm watching you shine. And I'm watching you to, you become someone just courageous. And it really gives me a different level of respect for you. And he says, and every time you go in another room and you come out of it, you come into the house with just a different vibe. And it's just each and every time it's different and it's better. So you have to heal yourself so you can heal your environment, and you're going to heal all the relationships around you. My son is now one of my best friends. My son, he just turned 20, and I'll tell you, we had a rough road, but just in healing myself and getting to that authentic place of happiness, it's a game changer. Total game changer.
Game changer.
Y'all come get in the room. Come get in the room so y'all can get on the other side of whatever it is that you're going through. Because we got you.
I absolutely love that. So the fireball, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we go into the fireball, because a lot of people may feel like their fire has been dimmed out, that they can't make it, that they don't know where their next infusion of energy is coming from. And I really believe that the fireball can share why it's so important to know that you have the fire. The fire is there. All you got to do is show up with people that care, because that's really important. Show up with people that care. So we're going to take a quick break so that some of you can check out what we want to share with you. Check this out. To the third. Ladies, it's time to shine, and you are invited to the 3rd annual Girl Powerhouse Network Conference, coming your way February 22nd, 2025. Join us for a day of inspiration, empowerment, and connect at the 4 Point Hotel in Rancho Cucamonga, California. This conference is designed to help women of all ages feel healed, happy, and whole in all aspects of life by breaking the barriers needed to achieve their dreams and grow personally and professionally. It's a day filled with uplifting speakers, valuable knowledge, fabulous swag, and a delicious catered lunch, and a community of powerhouse women supporting each other every step of the way. Don't miss your chance to be a part of this unforgettable sisterhood experience. Get your tickets today and let's make 2025 the year of unstoppable growth together. That's right. That's right. We will see you on the inside. I absolutely love it. And we are back with our fireball. Luz Hernandez is in the house. She's going to talk to us about the fire. Why is it still important to make sure your fire is still there? Luz, talk to us.
Awesome. Yes, I think our fire comes from the inside. It's something that we have ignited the moment we are born. But many of the times, because of the limiting beliefs, because of the distractions, we don't get to tap into it as much as we should. There's so much noise out there. There's so many things that people, social media, the news have been telling us that have caused the fears, that have caused disbeliefs. And it's important to be in these rooms, listen to these women, and understand how you can tap into your fire, how you can find it inside of you, and let that ignite yourself first, like filling up your bucket. You first need to fill up your bucket before you can pour it out to others. So when you are in these rooms, you are igniting that inner fire, that inner wisdom that you have within. Now, each and every one of the speakers is going to teach you a tool, is going to give you a word that is going to ignite that fire. So that's why it's very important to be present in this room, because you want to take notes, you want to learn, you want to rewire your brain, and you want to feel it in your body and understand that it is possible to come back and find your fire. Now, we're here for a limited time in our lives, but why not take this opportunity for yourself on Saturday to be there and learn a little bit more about yourself and stop living from the fear and stop living from like, what do other people want me to do? But instead, what do you want to do? What do you want to become? What women do you want to step out of there? Now, it's not easy. We understand that it's not easy, but it is possible. So we want you to be there and do things for yourself and inspire yourself and create that fire inside of you. So personally, I know I'm going to give you some mindful techniques that are going to help you tap into that inner fire so you can continue practicing it, not only in the conference, but outside of the conference, because that's where the real inner work and your real work is going to start, outside of the conference, when you take those tools and you put them into practice.
I love it. I love it. And you know, one of the key things that you can do right now, get your ticket. Get your ticket. Copy the link. Go ahead to Eventbrite. Go ahead to Eventbrite. Get your ticket now. Don't wait. Don't wait too late. Don't sit and debate. Don't wait too late. Get your ticket today.
That's right.
Also,
That's right.
Here is something that I thought was phenomenal. Many people, when they want to go to these events, sometimes they can't travel.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that's not going to be a problem because you're looking out for them.
That's right.
And I was like, what do you mean that's not going to be a problem? So she says, well, Dr. Lotus, you know, I don't want to leave nobody out, right? She doesn't want to leave anyone out. So I said, okay, so what you going to do? Live stream.
That's right.
And we talked about this thing because this makes sense. Because there are so many people around the world. We've got people in Africa. We've got people in Honduras. We've got people right here in DC that may not want to fly right now.
Yes.
Face it. So when I talked to Tiffany about it, she don't want to leave nobody out. So you can get your ticket and join online, and it's only $35. But get this. $35 also gets you on the directory. So many people are saying, I need to get more visibility for my business. I need people to know me. I need people to come to me. I need people to do business with me. Well, guess what? Get your ticket today. If you want to join us online, it's only $35, and you're going to get your name in the directory. How many people are going to see this directory? Priceless.
Absolutely.
Priceless. Priceless. So you heard it from me. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Because this is going to be simply amazing. And now I shared with you earlier that we're going to have a young lady, Miss Farley. She's going to be joining us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. So make sure you check us out for that. But also don't forget to check us out February 19th as well. Because look, we got some more ladies in the house that's going to blow your mind. That's going to come and really tell you some other great things that you want to hear. So let me see if I could share this with you right quick. Yeah, I could share it. You want to check in and make sure you come in and get with Jalissa and Melissa, okay, and Eva, and of course me, your host, Dr. Lotus Riche, because we are going all the way. We are going all the way, and we want you to be there to go all the way too. So with no further ado, I'm going right back to you, our amazing guests. If you absolutely love our guests and you enjoy what they shared and you're ready to see them, go ahead and get your ticket. But also put some 10 in the chats. And I know many of you are going to be seeing the replay. You can watch us on YouTube. And oh, yes, we are going to be sending this to Insta and all the other stuff, right? So that you can see them everywhere you go. So with no further ado, we're going to go right back to you, Ms. Luz. Talk to us and tell us for your final words of wisdom here on 15 Minutes of Success for today, because of course she's coming back to the show. That's right. What is the main thing that you took away from one of the ladies here on the panel as far as why it's essential that women that are ready to thrive in business, women that are ready to release the struggle and the fear, women that are ready to say, hey, to their partner, thank you for your support, or maybe, hey, can I have your support? Talk to us.
Yeah. So one of the main things that I took away from just listening to these amazing women was really being a stand for yourself. The moment that you decide to be a stand for yourself, that's when things come to your life. And it was amazing how Tiffany was able to share her journey of how she started being in these environments, and how her energy and how the way she was feeling really shifted, not only her, but her husband and her son. So that's my biggest takeaway. Like, be a stand for yourself, say yes to yourself, and then the rest, allow it to come in, allow it to flow into your life.
Wow, I love that. You said say yes to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, that's one of the hardest things sometimes for us to do. Just to say yes to us. We will say yes to everybody under the sun except to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love that. I told y'all better show up. Firecracker right there. Carole, Miss Diva, the whistling diva herself, the dynamic diva. What was your big takeaway from Tiffany and Luz that makes you say, hey, ladies, this is one of the reasons why you need to be in the room?
Yeah, we all know that the most powerful force is passion, inspiration, and interest. We move forward when we feel good and when we see things that are good. And so, as Luz said, it's about kind of honoring and igniting, how apropos, that force inside of us. And the way that you know that something is right for you is when it feels good, and when you can tell that it's coming from the deepest part of your heart, not old programming. So when something good is presented to you, something like a workshop where you have phenomenal people that are imparting information, and you have that feeling inside of you, that pull where you say, oh gosh, I'm feeling interested, oh I'm feeling that pull. Like we said, say yes to yourself. That is going to be the most powerful tool that you can have moving forward. That is a part of you that is tapping into so much more than our mind. It is our mind, body, and spirit when you're feeling that feeling. If it's something that you haven't really experienced before, this is a perfect opportunity. For less than $100, you can come out and get connected. We make it easy for you when you're networking. It's not an awkward situation like you sometimes find yourself when you're at the Chamber of Commerce. This is designed for comfort. This is designed for connection, that even throughout the day, we're going to be talking to each other and saying, oh, this is what I got. What did you get? And we're continuing to share. So, the process in life for having a great life is having that relationship with yourself, where when you feel the pull for something, you recognize it. And then, of course, the next step is to honor yourself. We're not asking you to believe what we say. We're asking you to look within and see, are you feeling that pull? And if you are, come join the party. We would absolutely love to share the day with you, because you're going to contribute to us as much as we're going to contribute to you. We can't do it without an audience. And we're all there, as Luz said, we're all there to learn and be a part of this infinity cycle of growth and self-love, because that just brings us together and helps the society as a whole.
Wow, I absolutely love that. What can I say? What can I say? Look, it's like a business revival on this broadcast today, and a personal revival, because our businesses are a reflection of our internal mindset, how we feel and what we believe, and it's a reflection of our life, our personal lives. Wow. The diva whistled that out. Woo! So with no further ado, we're going right back to you, the visionary of this amazing conference. What resonated with you from what you heard? Because I heard honor yourself, and it's about the mind, spirit, and let me tell you, Carole, you made me think about, it's about your feelings to thrive. If you really want to thrive, say yes to yourself.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to have to go after Carole, so I'm not. But you would. Thank you.
Just listening to these amazing women, it really just tells me again, we are better together. Our messaging is better together. And, you all just confirmed, what I've always said is, honor yourself, and really being able to dig deep and find that fire within. But again, we're better together, because guess what? When we have sisters with us, our sisters are that gasoline that are going to help us to just ignite and continue to just shine. So that's really what I'm taking from this, is better together. Our message is just it's going to hit home to so many people. And I am just so honored and humbled. And I just cannot wait to hit the stage with these women, as well as the other amazing women. Y'all got to get in the room. I'm telling you, if you want to be transformed, you got to get in the room, even if it's just a little bit of transformation. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to hear exactly what you need to hear in that room. You're going to take exactly what you need to take home with you, and you're going to be able to ignite that fire within. And we're going to be able to help you. We're going to still be with you. When you're part of the sisterhood, you're part of the sisterhood forever. Okay. So we will be with you you'll be able to reach out to us whenever you need to reach out. We also meet every week on Tuesday night at 5:30 p.m. And we've been doing that for 4 years. So if anybody out there is looking for a sisterhood and they just need some love in their life, just some support, come and join us on a Tuesday night. It's free. Okay. So really, I mean, the Girl Powerhouse Network is so much bigger than this. So we would love to have you come in the room. And if you can't come in the room, definitely get on that live stream, because you want to be part of that directory. Again, we're better together. We grow organically when we are able to share each other in our spaces and in our networks. So definitely come on. And I got a hug for everybody that's going to be in the room. So just be ready. Okay, just be ready. Unless you tell me, hey, I don't hug, then I'll back off. But look, if you're open, I got a hug for you.
That's awesome. So listen, folks, we have had a wonderful time here with you today. And for those of you that's hitting the replay, we thank you. Take that replay and also share that out. And those of you that are watching us, that's been with us, even though you may not have said anything, we see you, we love you, and we appreciate you. Share the broadcast. Share this with someone that you think may need it, and share this with someone that you think don't need it. Because oftentimes it's the ones that we think don't need it the most. Okay. And so be sure to join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when you'll see this amazing lady.
Please welcome to the show, Tanya Fairley.
She's going to be on the show, and you need to be in your seats. Don't retreat. Come in, get in your seats. And for this one, go ahead and play us on repeat. Until we see you again, we absolutely love you, and we'll see you next time. Ciao for now.
Thank you for watching the show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you won't miss a thing. And we'll see you on the next episode of 15 Minutes of Success, where powerful entrepreneurs share what they do so you can be successful too. If you want to be a guest on the show, please connect with us at Lotus at LotusRicheIgnitesYou.com. And we'll see you on the other side of 15 Minutes of Success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. See it, create it, and be it.